Hello everyone, this is Phil here, and today I am sharing with you my fanfic between the anime Overlord and the video game Skyrim from the series Elder Scrolls, two franchises that I am a huge fan of. The theme of this story is, what if the dragonborn existed in the new world of Overlord? I will use this video to scale how strong the Dovahkiin would be in comparison to the new world and Nazarick. I did a poll on Amino to determine which scenario I would use for my story, and the one who got the most votes was... The Dragonborn was created by the Supreme Ones and is on Nazarick's side from the beginning. So that's what we'll go for. I will do a scenario about what if he was an adventurer in the city of Irantel next. So let's start by scaling the magic in both universes. Let's start with the magic in the Overlord universe. To start off, there are 4 kinds of magic. There's the arcane, used by sorcerers and mages using elemental spells like fireball and lightning. Then there's the divine magic, used by priests and clerics to heal or strengthen their allies. Then there's spiritual magic, used by shamans and talisman users for psychic spells. And then there's the 4th category that counts every other spells, called the alternative category. Every other class like paladins and knights are in this category. Now let's see the levels of magic established by the criteria of the new world. First off, there is level 1. That's the level where most practical spells are learned. Nothing that can guarantee a victory if you're in a fight, but you already have pretty good basics. Then there is level 2. It is a bit rarer since it requires more talent, but at this level you can use spells like Shockwave. So if you want to be a mage, that would be your first goal. At level 3, now you're starting to get serious in your spellcasting abilities, because at this level you can fly and use elemental magic such as lightning. And you can also learn very strong offensive and defensive spells. Well, strong by the criteria of the new world at least. Platinum level adventurers use that kind of magic. Level 4 is mostly comprised of even stronger arcane spells. Level 5 and 6 are considered as the highest levels that a human can learn. Level 7 is Guardian level. For example, Demiurge used Hellfire Wall, and Narbrul used Chain Dragon Lightning to one-shot 2 skeletal dragons and the sorcerer. Also, you can use teleportation magic. Level 8 to 10, now we're going into the levels of the gods. Most people don't even think these levels exist in the new world. But as we could see in the fight between Ainz and Shaltir, most of their spells were 10th tier level. And finally, we have the 11th level, also known as super tier magic. But I would call it the level. The way that this magic works is that you get 1 spell of that power once you reach level 70 in experience, and then another one after each level, which means that you can get 30 spells of that power per character in the game Yggdrasil, when it was still a game, before it became real life. Somehow. I don't know how that works. Anyways, it'd be more like a talent if we consider the fact that it doesn't use MP, but it needs time to charge up. At first, you can only use it once per day, but as time goes on and you get more experience, this time is shortened. And at max level, you can use it 4 times a day. But it takes a long time to charge, which means that if you want to use one, then your entire team would have to protect you while you finish casting it. These 2 restraints are there so that players wouldn't decide to just spam out their ultimate attack during fights, because these spells were supposed to be game changers. I understand that. I mean, if I were a player of an RPG that would give me the opportunity to just spam out my ultimate attack over and over again, I would exploit the heck out of it. Anyways, now let's go see how magic works in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. First off, there are 6 types of magic in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. There's alteration, which consists of creating magical armors to protect ourselves, use detection spells, or temporarily paralyze an opponent. Conjuration magic, which consists of summoning creatures from another plane of existence, create weapons by magic, or trap the soul of a defeated enemy into a magical gem. Destruction magic, which mostly consists of fire, ice, and electricity spells to cause a lot of physical damage. Enchantment, which consists of giving magical properties into a weapon, an armor, or a jewel to make it stronger and cause additional magical damage in battle. Illusion magic, which can cause effects such as enrage an opponent, calm him down, or give a courage and strength boost to an ally. It can also render us invisible or silent for missions where stealth is important. That kind of magic is mostly used by mages that chooses stealth, avoid battles, or wants to buy some time in order to be able to maneuver better on the battlefield. And finally, last but not least, we have healing magic, mostly consisting of spells such as a magical barrier that can protect us from opposing spells, healing ourselves or our allies, or create an active protection barrier on the ground. At a certain level, healing spells can fill up our health and stamina bar at the same time, which means that we can basically fight forever as long as we have magicka.